happens all the time. Let's go to the far end there. Hello. Yes. Hi.
What was your favorite makeup and prosthetic part of Nebula?
My favorite makeup? Well, so basically, all of it was this prosthetic stuff that was glued to my face. So that was quite weird. It's like wearing a second skin, which is quite an odd sensation. But I love the whole look, to be honest. I really like the cybernetic arm. I was really into that. That was pretty cool.
How long were you in makeup for? How long did the process take?
5 hours. Yeah, it was a long. So like, one time I was like in the chair at 1 a.m. I remember, just like having glue on. But it was cool. It was worth it. I loved it.
It looked great. There's another Harry Potter one. Hello.
Was there any time in script you read that Arthur died and you're like, okay, what's this together? How long is it gonna take for him to come back?
Yes. For me, like Arthur kept on dying, right? That's fine because he could just die. Whereas I'm like, I need to figure out another death reaction. And I was like, okay, should I just turn to the camera and roll my eyes? So funny. But then I think Stephen Moffat referenced it in one of the episodes, which was quite good. Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. I was like, what? You're gonna come back to life? And he's like, when don't I? Or something.
What did you think about how we ultimately said goodbye to Amy? Because obviously, as viewers and fans, we were very attached to her as a character. I imagine you were very attached to her as well.
Yes.
What did you think about how we said goodbye to her at the end in season 7?
I mean, it was just an incredibly sad experience for me, to be honest. In fact, I didn't read my character's ending for a long time because I was in such severe denial about the whole thing. So yeah, I just wouldn't read it. And Matt and Arthur were like, can you just read this so we can talk about it? And I was like, no. But then I finally read it, and then I was like, oh my goodness, where do I pitch this scene? And it was the scene in the graveyard when Arthur goes away, and then the Weeping Angel is there. But then I sort of spent a lot of time working out how I was going to do it. But then on the day, I wasn't acting. There was just no acting, and it was all. I mean, I was crying for real. So it was actually easy in a weird way.
Is that an odd phenomenon, not having to act the tears? They're just coming?
I mean, that's what you're sort of aiming for the whole time. Be as real as possible. It was so sad though. Matt was like sitting on a grave listening to Close to You by the Carpenters. I was like, this is the worst.
Wow. Let's go to the back there, the gentleman at the back there here. Hello? Yes? Yeah?
Hello.
Oh, go to the back. Okay.
One quick question. How do you really miss Scotland? How often do you go back home?
How often do I go home?
Yeah. How much do you miss it?
To Scotland?
Yeah.
Probably about twice a year. Yeah, you should go to Scotland. Yeah, oh really? Oh, that's not very often. Yeah, no, my whole family are still there, everyone in Inverness in the Highlands. So I go back as much as I can, which is probably about twice a year. I'm hoping to go back next week. That would be good.
And sir, yes? Yeah.
First of all, my favorite line reading you ever did was, and I'm his mother-in-law.
Oh,
Is there anything you're watching now that you call your agent and say, hey, get me on this, please. I want to be a part of it.
Yeah, what are you a fan of right now? Or historically?
I really love the show Girls. I'm really into that on HBO. I mean, for me, like I grew up on American sitcoms, so I really love those. It's really funny the ones that translate to the UK as well. So Friends, Will and Grace, and Frasier were hugely popular. So I love those so much, and I actually grew up watching Star Trek. So, I mean, because my mother is like the biggest Trekkie ever. So for me, like, that would be really cool. Like, she was even talking about renewing her wedding vows in Vegas on the Starship Enterprise. Yeah, serious. So yeah, something like that would be really cool.
Well, you mentioned HBO, and I want to ask about The Devil You Know,
oh, yes.
based on the Salem witch trials. That's what you were shooting on Fridays
Yes,
at 5 a.m.
yeah.
And it's kind of comes out of the brain of Genji Cohen, who also gave us Orange Is the New Black and Weeds. So what can you tell us about that?
So basically, it's based on the Salem witch trials, and I mean, I don't know how much I could tell you, other than it's
We
a
won't
story
say
about
anything.
that. I do trust you. It's really cool. The script is incredible, and we're not wearing any makeup in it, which is cool. And yeah, we just got the most incredible cast as well. We've got Eddie Izzard playing a character, and Ewan Bremner, who played Spud in Trainspotting, which I'm really excited about because he's playing my dad. Yeah, and it's going to be a really good show, so hopefully it gets picked up.
That's awesome. Hey, we got time for a couple more questions, so we'll get through as many as possible. Oh, the little girl at the back, hello.
What was your favorite villain to face in all your films?
My favorite villain?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Also Weeping Angels, because I just think they're really, really scary.
In the front, enthusiastically with the TARDIS, hello.
Hey.
My question is about how to choose roles. Now you've done a horror movie and sci-fi and then you're the Salem Witch. So, like, what's the one thing you look for in the script that you want you to like try to get that role?
It's probably two things. A good script, that's always a plus. It's good and compelling and interesting and well written. And then also if there's a good character in it for me. And that's the most important thing to me. Just an interesting, well written, rounded character that I can get my teeth into. Sounded like a vampire. I'm not a vampire.
Not yet.
Yet.
Right beside, yes, hello.
I was wondering if you could swap places with a leading lady in a movie that was made like way before you were born, what movie would it be and what like character would it be and why would you kind of want to swap places?
Oh my goodness. Oh, who should I play? Casablanca. I've never seen Casablanca.
You make a great Elsa. You make
Really?
a great Elsa, yeah.
I'll play Elsa. Sure. Cool. I should see that film though. I really should. Oh really? Okay. What about like? Oh no, that's a weird choice. I don't know about that. I was gonna say the Sound of Music. I don't know why that popped into my head. Just like a really
Good Maria.
Thank you. Maybe like a really sarcastic Maria. Oh, thanks.
Sonic Screwdriver up in the air. Hello.
If you could be the next Doctor and you could pick a companion from past or fictional or present, who would you pick?
Yeah, who would be your ultimate companion? Somebody in real life, fictional character, anyone?
Oh, yeah, this lady. Yeah, or maybe Elvis. I mean, I'm a male companion, and it would be Elvis.
Cool. We gotta wrap it up. Who has, though, what feels like an epic wrap-up question?
Ooh,
like a real...
no pressure.
The pressure is on. It's gotta be epic. You are raising your hand very enthusiastically at the back. Is it epic? Is it a good wrap-up question? I'm sorry, your question is great, I'm sure.
Yeah, my question is, can I pass my question off to this guy?
You can.
What do you think about Peter Capaldi?
I think Peter Capaldi is excellent. I think he's an amazing actor, and what makes me really happy is that he is the biggest Doctor Who fan ever, and has been for many years. So it's like a dream come true for him to be playing this role, and I think that he's just the perfect person to take over the character, and he cares so much, so it's in safe hands, thankfully.
Your fans get to talk to you when they come up to you and meet you at your table. What do you like to say to the fans at an event like this?
I just like to say thank you so much. It means so much for you to take the time to come down and speak to me and care about that. And it's so nice to meet each and every single one of you, so thank you.
Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. For the next little bit. Thank you for coming. And Karen will be signing autographs just for the next 30 minutes at her table, so pop over. Keep it going, Karen Gillan! Obviously, when you think Canada, you think Elvis, right?